Guys here for the Glue Bomb Show. Today I've got a story for you. It's a very familiar story. It's not a tragic story. It's probably a pretty cool story. I went into my local hobby shop here in Quakertown, signs 5 and 10. This is one of those stores where they have everything. I mean, they have something of everything. But one of the things they have is a lot of really good models. And they're not just the most current ones. They have some rare items in there. If you ever get a chance to go to the store in Quakertown, you'll see they've got a phenomenal display of build-up airplanes displayed in the front window and hanging throughout the store. And the guy in there, Bill, he does some really phenomenal stuff. He's really knowledgeable, and he's got some really nice supplies in there. So if you get a chance, check it out. This is what I ended up with. I've wanted to get my hands on this one for a while. I didn't really intend on buying a kit when I walked in the door. I just needed one can of paint, but I saw this, and I had to have it. So anyway, this is the Moonscope from George Barris. AMT Ertl. Let's pop it open and have a look at what's inside. Now, I will confess I did already have this open because I did another take and I didn't like it, so I did it again. All right? We'll start off by having a look at the instructions. And the first thing you'll see is it's a fairly simple, basic kit. It's got 4 steps, essentially. It says 5 according to this because the wheels are a separate step. But it looks like fun, right? It's not necessarily the most complex kit there is, but it looks like fun. Really, it's just those 4 steps, and then on the back they show you how to locate the decals. These are the decals. It's pretty much just the Moonscope side graphic with a piece that goes all the way across the top, and then these, I guess you'd call them pinstripes. They're sort of a pinstripe kind of thing. And that's pretty much it as far as the decals go. Let's have a look at what else is inside. We've got a chrome tree here. You can see it's got mainly wheels and suspension parts. There are a few engine parts, although there's really not an engine per se. There's just the suggestion of an engine. I would call this a curbside kit, or maybe since it's a moon buggy, a crater side kit. But you can see it's got some pretty nice little detailed parts on there. And then we have our body. It's a 2-part body. There you go. So you got that and you got that. And it goes together, looks something like this. Now this to me was concerning. Those stripes are supposed to run across the roof and down the sides and across this part right here. But notice, the decal is supposed to go right over this louver. Now, I'm hoping to put Solvaset to the test here to see what happens. If it doesn't work, and this is an older kit, so the decals may be fairly old as well, and so I'm hoping that they'll lay, but there's always the possibility that that won't work. And if that's the case, I'll have to punt with it a little bit and maybe do something a little custom with the paintwork. So, anyway, this is the body. You've got some of the weaponry, looks like your firewall. I'm not sure what these other parts are exactly. We have an interior pan. And then we have the frame. We have, I see some batteries and looks like some possibly roll cage pieces. There's the interior wheels. Here are some really cool kind of 70s style bucket seats, which on the kit they have painted red, white, and blue. I'm probably going to try to build this very close to what's on the box. Here we have the back tires. Now, the back tires these are the tires in general. They're all the same. And what you do is you just kind of put them together like this. So, and then there's, of course, 4 tires. And there's a piece of red plastic in here. I'm assuming that they may have given us something of a windshield option, perhaps. I'm going to have to look at the instructions to see that. Because then we also have, and I'm not going to take this out, a clear, I'm assuming, windshield in 2 parts. So I'm going to have a look at this. Let's look at the instructions real quick and see if we can determine how those things locate. Because as far as I can see, they are not shown on the model kit box itself. So let's have a look in the instructions real quick and we can see. Yeah, not sure what the glass is. I'm guessing those are going to be optional parts because I don't see anything in here on them. Oh, wait. There it is. The red piece actually goes in the back, it looks like. Yeah. So, anyway, I think this is going to be a fun kit. I think it'll be fairly simple. That's good because sometimes you need one that's a little simpler, especially after working on a pretty large funny car kit. I think this is going to be a lot of fun to put together. Again, if you guys ever get to the Quakertown, Pennsylvania area, you've got to check out Signs 5 and 10 just to see the display of the models that are in there. But there's also quite a few that you might want to pick up for your own collection, including some real rare items. So go in, check it out, and hope you have a good time. Guys, model building is supposed to be fun. This looks like it's going to be a fun kit, and I'm looking forward to getting it put together. I'm a little bit ahead once again because every time I build one of these large kits, I don't have a lot of time for building anything else, so I'm a little behind on the building, but we'll see how that goes. In the meantime, I hope you're enjoying these videos. If you are, share them, and of course, like and subscribe. Take care, guys. Again, model building's supposed to be fun. I'm having fun. I hope you are too. Take care. Have a great day.